Okay, we're going to work on Gomukhasana, cow face pose. So to begin, hook the Jevin on your right shoulder and take the left hand back behind you. Just to begin the opening of the left shoulder, it's the lower arm that the shoulder tends to carry the most tension here in this deep internal rotation. So you can just grab that end and make sure you can oscillate, move that left shoulder around and breathe into it. Once you have that, take the right arm into the top edge of the Jevin and go into a deeper opening, trying to lift that left hand up the center of your back. And then you can begin opening even into the right arm as you pull the right armpit back and lift your chest. It's important to try to keep the alignment here. There are times you may come out of alignment, but you need the energy moving in the direction that you want to be able to lift your chest. Pull your navel in and freely breathe and open through the shoulders. There's different sizes of the Jevin, so use the larger Jevin if you're rounding forward or your head bows forward and you can't extend through the cervical spine, the back of the neck, lifting the crown of the head up. So there's lots of options here. So try not to force the pose. So you can see how different students work it here and what you may need, what a student may need to add onto it. So think spinal alignment. Long, tall, your sit bones rooted, the crown of your head straight up. Softness, yet work in the shoulders. Way into tortoise pose with a bind. So Krimasana with a bind. We may steer away from the black Jevin for a bit, but a black Jevin, if you are able to reach back behind your hips with black Jevin, that's fine. Otherwise, find a larger size, whatever works for you, so that you can lengthen through your spine as you wrap the arms underneath your bent knees, trying to get the shoulders under the backs of your knees, reaching for the edges of the Jevin. And you use that Jevin pressing outward to pull your chest and heart through. So you're trying to get your collarbone to widen as you press. Maybe you can begin to straighten through your legs, maybe not. Breathe. Always hook back one together if it's hard for you to reach the edges. And they wrap around, and you can use that still. So you're using the Jevons as a resistance to help you pull your chest forward, finding the bind. Trying to basically flatten through your upper back. Coming into supported Navasana or supported boat pose. 2 black Jevons, maybe 2 blue, red, any size, so that you can lengthen your back and try to get your shoulders back. So you have to find this containment with your core. So choose a size that works best to keep your spine aligned. Press the balls of your feet into the edges of the Jevon. Lift your chest, pull the shoulders back. So play with a size that will work for you. Keep all that containment and maybe widen the legs. Keep your chest lifted, shoulders back. Use the resistance, the energy through the balls of the feet, and the femur bones hugging into the hips. So you have to engage your legs as well as your core. Full engagement. Return those legs, come back together. Then we bend the knees. So it's finding like this seated happy baby pose. Knees go back toward the armpits, back toward the wall behind you. Press into the edges. Lift your heart and spine. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Relax your face. And allow the Jevons to give you that added extension. And release. We'll work on balancing, binding a garland pose. We're going to wrap. As our knees are bent, toes can be down. We're going to wrap our torso on the inside of the knees. Then wrap the hands around the shins so that the triceps press into the shins. And we bring the hands back behind us, reaching for both edges of the Jevon. Maybe balancing in this pose as we root down through, right above the sit bones. And you're still going to be lifting your heart. You can hook 2 Jevons together if you do not reach with the white Jevon. Just hook them together. Actually, I'm in this pose, I'm taking 2 red ones so they hook. Evenly behind. Lifting the heart, maybe leaning back and balancing. Breathing. bound garland pose or bound malasana. Feet together, so it's the same pose, but we're not balancing. We're now going to be on our feet. If your heels come up, you can always bring them onto a blanket so that you can still root through the heels. You can also, once again, have two Jevins if it's hard to reach one, any color. So play with this so feet can come down and you can still lengthen your spine and your heart forward as you're wrapping those upper arms around the front of your shins and reaching for the edges of the Jevin. And breathe.